Hey guys, it's Fred. Thanks for joining me. Have another video for you here where this blind man got attacked by the police. Let's watch it and we'll pick up on the other side.
An 80-year-old blind man wins an excessive force case against a Denver police officer. A jury awarded Philip Wright $400,000 after he claimed the officer slammed his head into a bus station ticket counter. It was all caught on camera. Today, Denver 7 reporter Lindsay Watts talked with White about what happened and why he thinks it's a lack of training that's to blame.
It all started at this downtown Denver Greyhound bus station. What seemed to be a simple miscommunication with a security guard here spiraled out of control, and then Denver police got involved. Philip White ended up looking like this, bleeding from his head. White says he was just trying to get a bus from Denver home to Vail, but that bus was full. He says a Greyhound manager said he could stay and wait at the station, but for some reason, a private security guard told White he had to go. That guard called police, and that's when DPD officer Killian Chafin arrived.
Well, he said he was going to arrest me if I didn't get out of there. And he counted to 3 and arrested me.
What happened next was caught on security cameras. White ended up in a scuffle with the guard and Officer Chafin.
It was one of the 2 or 3 worst things that ever happened.
Boys, you know that's got to be a person with low self-esteem, a person with no ego, a person with... That's unbelievable. Not only is the man blind, he's blind and 80 years old. This is an old man that the clerk said could wait inside the station, wait for the next bus, because he's blind. Where's he going to go, out on the street and try to find his way around? And then a security guard, because he didn't get it his way, calls the police, and the police says, hey, I'll show the security guard what I can do. And he beats up an 80-year-old man, blind man. $400,000 is not enough. Should have been $400 million. Guys, when you file these suits, you're going to have to break the bank. We're going to have to quit penny-anting around and letting these departments keep these officers and just keep being sued, and they have money for this. We're going to have to go so high, and you're going to have to take it to jury trials, and the jury are going to have to stick with the people and says, hey, this is not right. We're not going to allow this anymore. This is total, pure, simple abuse. Any way you want to look at it. This is elderly abuse, abuse against a blind man, a disabled person. All I need to hear is that he was also a veteran. That would really put me over the top.
To me, one of them being my eye accident when I lost my eyesight.
The most violent part of this struggle is what left him bleeding.
And then suddenly, to my surprise, I smashed into something real hard right here on the side of my head. It really almost knocked me out.
That, along with handcuffs, White says were far too tight, left him with some permanent nerve damage and other issues. While the security company settled with White, Denver police fought this in court and lost. Even today, DPD still maintains the officer did nothing wrong. They went in.
Nothing wrong. Still today, even after the jury told it, you shouldn't need a jury to tell the chief or the department that, hey, this was wrong. You just beat down an 80-year-old blind man, and you won't admit that is wrong.
Ready to fight and treated him like a criminal instead of just a confused guy who was trying to catch a bus. This just shows that Denver's law enforcement needs training on how to deal with.
Guys, I don't think it's training. Police departments, police academies are supplying all kinds of training to officers. It's not the training part. They're getting the training. It's common sense. It's pure. It comes down to morals and character, that they pin that badge on and all of a sudden they become Captain America. We're there to help. We're not there to beat down. We have to use physical force enough within the job without causing instances to use it.
Everybody.
White agrees that what happened to him was about lack of training, not necessarily bad intentions.
I've never encountered anything like this in my life. With police especially, they're usually...
Hey guys, tell me how training What kind of training do you need? You'd probably get this kind of training in the 3rd grade. When you're going through Walmart and you laugh at a handicapped person, or you do something and your parent smacks you upside the head and says, don't do that. They're handicapped. Don't do that. They're special. You learn that in the 3rd grade. You don't need training in the police academy to know common decency.
Try to help you out.
Even though the jury awarded White $400,000, White's attorney says the city and county of Denver will likely end up paying well over $500,000 to him,
so.
including attorney's fees and other costs. Lindsay Watts, Denver 7.
Now, Denver police just sent us a statement about the settlement. The department tells us it respects the jury's decision, but still defends the officer, saying his actions were within the department's policy.
So that means that officer is still on that department. A man that will beat up an 80-year-old blind man is still on the department. There was no other way to subdue this person. There was no way to talk to this person and say, hey, listen, let's work this out. We don't have to get physical. Are we really to believe that a blind man was the first one to get physical? A man that can't see, that's 80 years old, tried to physically fight somebody else? Are we to believe? Are you guys going to believe that he tried to physically fight first? Well, guys, thanks. Please like, subscribe, and share. More to come.